Welcome or welcome back to Practical Notions Tarot. My name is Jess, your most humble host, and I'm back. I'm back with another pick a card reading. Hey. How are you all doing? Okay, so today's topic is your next 7 days. What's happening? What's the happenings in the next 7 days? By the time you see this video, this film, it will be hashtag Tarot Monday. So you would experience your weekend and all that. And so, yeah. Let's see what's coming up. This video is timeless, as you know, but we are coming across Halloween for those who celebrate. And so, yeah, this is a very special time for us to commune with our loved ones that has passed over, that actually are near us, very close and near us right now. I mean, they always are, but the veil is very thin, so you're able to communicate easily, more easily than any other time of the year. So yeah, so let's see what's going on. What are the happenings here for the next 7 days? So yeah, I do sense a lot of people getting closer to their loved ones that have passed over. I really feel like there's a lot of visitation that's coming up in this next 7 days. All right, so we have pile 1, we have the mask. Pile 2, we have the lovers, like two people kissing, the lovers. And pile 3, the rocking horse. So I'll give you a moment to decide which is your pile. And while I do that, I'm going to ring the bell for my spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors. So if you are sensitive to loud noises, please cover your ears for your safety. Here we go. And I'm also going to hit my little bowl here. I got to put it down first. It's a little tiny one. Okay, and that is to prepare you for your third eye energy to receive these messages. And I'm also going to clear the energy with my Palo Santo. Okay, so let me see what I do with it. Yeah, way to go, Jess. I'm just throwing things around. Yeah. Is that how some people 7 days are going to be going? Are you having fits? What's going on? Let's see. I know it's a very strong week here with Halloween approaching. By the time you see this, I mean, yeah. Here we go. Clear the energy in the room. All right, so hopefully you were able to make your selection, and I will see you on the other side. Thank you again, Pile 1, for joining me on the other side. What is your next 7 days looking like? All right, I really feel like for you all, masks are coming off, and which is so fitting because we're approaching Halloween. I think it's on Thursday. I do believe, is it Thursday? Is it Thursday? Yeah, I really do believe it's Thursday. So it is a timeless reading. It is timeless, but at the time of my recording this, we are in the week of Halloween. So yeah, you'll see a lot of masks, but most importantly, what type of mask are we talking about? What I'm sensing here from Spirit is that you're actually realizing the difference between what's real and what's not real. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. What's real and what's not real. All right, here we go. Let me flip everything over. Okay, so we got 33, music, silence, rhythm, vibration, sound, followed by 14, temperance, let go of self-imposed limitations, followed by target, goals on track, preparedness, on time, direct approach, focus, progress, correct, success, ideal situation, perfect match, and your hint card, HINT, the palette knife. Okay. And so what I'm getting from this is that I really feel like you are differentiating yourself from what's real and what's not real here. I think a lot of people have had a lot of assumptions about you, Pile One. So you're actually getting things straight. You're actually differentiating yourself from the crowd here. You're not that follower here. And I assume that people have always probably placed you in that situation because you just go with the flow, because when we're talking about sound, you are listening to the rhythm of life. You flow with the rhythm of life, so you don't keep up a lot of fuss, but you are very multi-talented here. You know how to communicate very well your needs and the needs of others. But I'm sensing here from spirit is that you need to focus on yourself and having balance within, fighting for a cause or just sitting back and focusing on your self needs and what you need to do to stay on track here, since we got the target and the goals. You have all that it takes to be successful here, but remember what's real and what's not real. I'm sensing like what's popping up in my head right now is Jay-Z and Beyonce's On the Run tour. I don't, it's an old video and song, On the Run. And I sense that a lot of people here are giving a lot more attention to other people's situations than their own. And spirit is calling you back to yourself to have balance in what you give and what you receive here. If you're around people who take a lot more than what they give you, then it's time to really self-evaluate that and go back into a balanced state with here Temperance, because this is a major arcana. Spirit wants you to really pay attention to how well you are staying in balance. Yeah. And don't feel like you need to always do things for other people. I'm sensing someone here that like a Virgoan energy, and I'm also sensing like a first house energy. Aries, the ascendant. It's the first house is naturally an Aries placement here. So you are the leader in all things that you do. But I'm also sensing the first house, how people look to you always for things. When they can easily solve some things themselves. And spirit wants you to sometimes know when to pull your energy back and not do everything for everybody else, not think for everybody else, because you need to stay on track with what you're doing while you're here and what will be a perfect match for you. I'm sensing a lot of people who maybe work for themselves, and you're trying to figure out the right clientele to work with. This is what I'm hearing. And you probably are not even working. For real, honestly, I really feel like it's kind of making you feel like you're not on target here. But spirit is saying once you pull back your energy here, let go of self-imposed limitations of what you have to go Captain Save a Hoe for. That this is what I'm hearing. You'll have the right type of audience. You'll be right on target with your healing process, with your health process, so you're not out of bounds, like you're running yourself ragged, you're overworking yourself. I'm sensing Ten of Wands energy here. If once you pull yourself back and actually really see what's really going on here, you'll be able to better move forward. And when we have the palette here, that is it's 69, which reduces to 15, which is a 6. Again, you have the 33 and you have the 6 here, and you also have change here with 14. So yeah, I'm not sure who you're working with here, and it's and you probably don't even have a business. You could probably not have a business, but I'm sensing strong people with something that they do. They're the leader in what they're doing. They actually went out and carved out a space here with the palette knife for them to actually make money and do what they need to do to actually take care of themselves here with the Temperance. And I really feel like for here you do need to peel back the layers, maybe scrape off some things to make something out of nothing here for you, the right target audience here. And if you're in a job situation too, I really feel like it's time to re-examine why you're at this place that you work to, because if it's causing you to be kind of, if it's causing you to be kind of in a, I'm sensing like you're dealing with a lot of low vibrational people. This is what I'm seeing for the next 7 days. Spirit is calling you to look around you to see if this is really defining you. Because with the mask, I really feel like it's time to take the mask off, because there's something that's not quite right about who you're working with, who you're around, because they don't really define you. They don't really speak to your actual essence here. Because when we're talking about the first house, it's how other people view you. It's not really the real you. So you have to define that for yourself. What is real? What is not real? And as I was saying about Jay-Z and Beyonce on the run, she was actually following behind Jay-Z. That's that's really what I'm seeing. And and she wasn't really speaking up for herself. She was like, yeah, whatever you're doing, I'm doing it too. I'm with you. And Spirit wants you to pull that energy back, because again, you got another Temperance here, perfecting balance, union of opposites, moderation, purposeful harmony, tranquil patience, alchemy, balance, peace. If a situation is not bringing you peace here the next 7 days, you really need to really get back into yourself and really find a time and space to maybe redo what you're doing here, so you can continue to stay on track and on purpose here. And it's followed by the 3 of Wands. Manifest your dreams. What is it that you want? Because again, I'm thinking in my mind's eye, I'm looking at the video of Beyonce and Jay-Z's On the Run. I kind of feel like she was just really following behind him like a lost sick puppy. She wasn't really defining what she wanted. She was just going off of what she thought was the ideal love affair here. And I could be talking to somebody who's probably in a stalemate of a relationship to a situationship that is causing you to lose target of your goals. What are you here for? And it's time to really get back on your palette and scrape away what's not needed here. You're in excess. This is what Spirit is saying. You're in excess of something, and it's time for you to remember who you are in the grand scheme of things. Ooh, okay. And what do you value? Oh, Spirit is hitting it right, ain't you? What do you value here? Your stability. So, okay, we got Sag energy here, Jupiter. We have Aries, Sun, and we have Taurus, Jupiter again. What are you in excess of? Because look, you got four cards of Jupiter here. 4 cards of Jupiter. So you're definitely in excess here. So whatever you are chasing, you don't need to chase it because it's already within you. You may look at this person next to you and think like, oh, this is the right person that I should be with. But maybe it's time for you to pull back the reins and really see what's real and what's not real. What's you and what's that person. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And I'm so sorry, you guys. I do live by a lot of train action, a lot of plane action. Yeah, so yeah, I do apologize if you're hearing that loud train. I feel like you're dissolving yourself within another person. And Spirit wants you to really take a look at what you're doing here. Because even here it says manifest your dreams, manifesting big developments, travel for pleasure, work or love, level up, progress. What are you leveling up to stay on target? Because if you're leveling up and you find out at the end of the day that, hold up, this doesn't really define me, you're going to have to scrape away the access and really look within and what you value. You have to look at your value system here. And it says religious traditions, rulers, leaders, right and wrong, programming, conforming. Yes, that's the right word. You're conforming too much to something that's outside of you, that's not really you. What's real and what's not real with the mask? Conviction, marriage, values, faith. What is it that you value? What is it that you, I really feel like there's a lack of, of self-worth here. I really feel like you're definitely wearing the mask of something that somebody put upon you, and it's not really you. So I really feel like a lot of people, the masks are falling off this week, literally and figuratively, since we're already in the Halloween season, since Halloween is this week at the time of this filming. Yeah, at the time that you view this reading, and I'm doing this on a Venus Friday. I'm filming on Venus Friday. So yeah, I really feel like there's a lot of masks coming off because you figured out that this is not really you. This is not the message. This is not what you really want the world to see when it comes to you with the 33 here, master communication. This is not the message that you want people to see about you, that this is actually you. Collaborate here. Keep an open heart and mind. Collaborate with people you can learn from. It doesn't have to be a solo act. Spirit is wanting you for the next 7 days to be mindful of who you collaborate, because if it's going to cause you to devalue yourself in some way and not really get your true authentic message, your life purposeful message out there of how you want to be seen in the world, because like I'm saying, the mask is the face area, and when we're talking about masks, I'm talking about the ascendant, the first house, how people see you versus how you really are, the sun. Because when we're talking about the sun here, Aries, the sun, what is it that you want? This is what Spirit is saying. It's time to not be in excess of anything. And that's even in love, drunken love. I'm hearing. This is what I'm hearing. I'm telling you, what? Why am I picking up a lot of Jay-Z and Beyonce collaborations here? Yeah, I really feel I'm feeling a strong energy of love here. If you are drunk in love, because she even has her her chalices here. It's time to really figure out who you are from your partner here, and collaborate with the respect that you're not going to lose yourself within this union here. Pay attention to your self-worth. This is what I'm hearing for the next 7 days. It's time to evaluate who you are from the next person. Where does that person end and where do you begin? You need to really take a look at yourself here. Yeah, because something is in high excess here, because I'm sensing a lot of Jupiterian energy here. Like, you could be very well carried off with like they said, the rhythm of life, but is it your rhythm of life? I don't know. So yeah, if this resonates, please like, comment, and subscribe. You're welcome to follow me to pile 2 and 3. If not, you have a very safe and happy Halloween seasons. Samhain, Day of the Dead. Yeah, have a very nice season. And yeah, this is timeless. So whenever you watch this, the message still holds true. Do not give yourself over to another person in excess. Remember who you are so you can stay on target. Yeah. All right. Thank you again. And remember, design a life that makes sense to you, because that is the only way you will be happy. All right. Thank you again. You take care. Hello there, Pile 2. How are you? Okay, you know I'm filming this not on Jupiter Thursday, but on Venus Friday. So yeah, it's very fitting. You know, Venus is that love planet, but it is also about other things too. What do you value? Is it your money? Is it what is it that you value in life? Is it the prestige in life? How you I'm sensing like someone is really struggling with, I don't know, their quality of life here. This is what I'm sensing here. And this is a message what your next 7 days are looking like. By the time you view this, it will be hashtag Tarot Monday. So you will experience your weekend. But this week is actually a little bit more special than others. Although this is a timeless video, but we are heading into the Halloween, actual day of the Halloween, the 31st. So yeah, the veil is thin. Definitely communicating more with the other side through the veil. But also I'm sensing here what Spirit is wanting you to really really dig deep about your love life here. I'm not sure if something is something not really, maybe you don't have a love life. I don't know. This is what I'm sensing. Like maybe somebody is not really open to, I feel a closed heart here. This is what I'm hearing. Someone is not really open to the ideal of sharing life with someone else or really being open with someone else here. This is what I'm feeling and sensing from spirit. The crown chakra is 7. When we talk about the crown chakra, we're talking about getting messages from the other, like I'm saying, the veil, getting messages from on a higher plane, a higher vibration of life. And it's followed by 7 of Wands, witches should hold other witches accountable, and followed by Bell, beginning of a favorable phase, announcement, communication, extraordinary occasion, time to take action, good news, and followed by the Old Cabin, your hint card, HINT. So what I'm sensing here with this combination of cards here and your charm, the Lovers, is that people are wanting to know why are you closing yourself off here. You have a lot of wisdom here. You have gained a lot of experience. You have invested so much in you, but people are wondering why are you not actually showing who you truly are? Why are you closing yourself off to love here? And I'm not saying that it's like you should actually be in a partnership, like a married couple, or boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, or anything like that, or even a friendship here. But these two are like kissing, so I'm not sensing a friendship here. But why are you holding yourself back from really experiencing true intimacy? This is what I'm hearing from spirit, because you are in a favorable phase right here. And when we're talking about Gemini energy, that is the Lovers. Traditionally, that's the Lovers in the tarot. So you're being accused of like being kind of stingy with your time, energy, and love here. What you value is not love, apparently, because you're being called out for it. So it's time to really take a step back and really see what is it that you really want and love out of the situation, out of life, really, because spirit has been communicating with you. And like I'm saying, the veil is very thin around this time. That, even your loved ones on the other side they don't want you to walk alone either. They're really trying to figure out, okay, so what is it? Why is it that you're closing your heart off? Is it because of money situations? What is it? In your hint card, HINT, the Old Cabinet is really calling you to persevere and stand tall in your convictions here. That you are worth the energy, the time and space to actually to call in the type of love situation or type of partnerships that you want to see and have in this life. Yeah. So yeah, you're being called out for your love life this week. Okay, pile 2. Ooh. Yeah, people are wondering why are you like that? Why are you so, it almost makes me feel like people are saying you're bitter. This is what I'm hearing. Oh, even your ancestors, because when I'm seeing the bell, it just reminds me of the ancestors. Oh. Okay, so what else is going on this next 7 days? Or can you, waxing moon, okay. Making progress. And it says shifting consciousness, gaining strength, final steps increase. You know what, pile 2, you have somebody that really wants to get to know you, but you're closing yourself off. This is what spirit is saying. And you got to open up, honey. You got to open up. Me, I'm kind of skittish about love situations, because I've had so many awkward ones, some that led me to nowhere. But spirit is saying not all people are the same. This is what spirit is saying. Queen of Wands, you're a stylish trendsetter here. Charming, confident, courageous, energetic. Yeah, I really feel like a lot of you really are about your business and everything you do. And you're outgoing. You have a great vision for life. You're strong and sexy. Why are you closing yourself off here? Why are you hiding yourself from love here? This is what Spirit is saying. So yeah, this next 7 days, Spirit is wanting you to open your heartstrings. Follow your heart, open it up. Because just because something was one way before doesn't mean it's going to be that way all the time. I'm telling you, somebody has their eye on you, Pile 2. Next 7 days, you're going to figure out that someone's really, really eyeballing you, like eyeballing you down, because they really want to get to know you. They want to share a loving exchange with you here. They think you're great if you're a mother here, because it's a strong Cancerian energy. This is Leo energy. They think you're beautiful. They think you're very, very sexy, and yeah, you definitely are everything that they wish they wanted in a person. You are that person here, and you're definitely a nice feminine energy. So yeah, I'm talking to divine feminists, and this doesn't mean a gender here. You could be a male and have that divine feminine energy here. Someone is really jonesing for your divine femininity here. Yeah, because we got Venus here too. Companionship, mutual feelings, new partner agreement, instinct. Someone is really having their eye on you. They really want to get to know you. They want to see what you're about. But if you don't want to open up, and I'm not sure if it's because of finances, maybe you're going through a drought, I don't know, but Spirit is saying with all due time, your manna is coming from on high. Your day-to-day things are being taken care of. You don't have to worry. You have stability here. You have a place you can always go to, away from things that just, you know, you have security here. This is what I'm sensing from spirits. This is what Spirit is saying. You have security here. You're okay. You're okay. Because the seven is about investments and all that stuff. So you have planned for a rainy day. And I'm not saying that you have like thousands and thousands of dollars in the bank. I'm just saying that spiritually speaking, 43 reduces to the 7. Again, 7-7 here, that you have everything that you need to keep moving forward here. This is what I'm sensing from Spirit. So you don't have to be worried or in the energy of you don't have enough, because this energy right here reminds me of the 9. You have stability here. You have worked quite well, and you worked very hard to get to where you are now. Now it's time to actually open up your heart. I don't know if you're just feeling like you don't know exactly what success is. Maybe Pile 1 would make sense to you. I'm not sure. You know, I'm channeling the messages, and at the time of me channeling the message, sometimes things don't make sense. Actually, a lot of times it doesn't make sense to me when I'm channeling it, but when I do the replay and editing and all that stuff, I pick up on things, and I really feel like here that in Pile 1, if you want to check that out, it was about a love situation, but in a way that was not quite what you would think would be a love situation. And I really feel like maybe you haven't made up your mind on what constitutes as a really good love situation here. Because it says new partner agreement and in sync, a companionship, mutual feelings. Maybe you've been hiding behind something, or you've been too much of a follower in other types of situations to where you don't really. I really feel like you found your rhythm here. I really feel like you found your rhythm, but as you're looking around, you don't really see what actually agrees with you. So you just actually counted yourself out of the dating game, the dating pool here. Why is it that I'm talking about love this week? Are we all looking for love this week? I don't know. Pile 1 had love energy too, and so do you. Oh, okay. So with pile one, I think they were trying to figure out where they begin and where their partner end and where they begin. But here, I really feel like you already know who you are. You already know how you already know what you really want, because you're confident here with the stylish trendsetter Queen of Wands. You already know who you are. You already do. You've been putting in that work. You've been investing in yourself. But people are looking at you like, okay, give yourself a break. You're being called out for being too stingy with your give and take here, with your love situation, your love life. It's like you're just closing everybody out because of a bad situation you experienced. You probably could have been married a long time, and now you're just like, okay, I really can't. And I get it too, because hey, I was in that situation too, that I don't have the bandwidth anymore. I'm sorry. I just feel like, what? I really just don't care about that now. But Spirit is saying, please don't close your heart off to that, because there's someone that wants to make really great memories with you. They want a loving give and take with you. Expansion here. You're dissolving your limitations and making great progress, reaching new heights in what's possible. Look at what can be possible. I'm not saying that you should just go off and get married and have a traditional life. No, you need to define what love is for you and really follow your bliss. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit for the next 7 days. Your next 7 days, you're being questioned about your love life here for the next 7 days, you all. So yeah, Spirit is saying it's no reason to be offended by this. It's really a really serious question. What's next for you in love? All right, so if this resonates with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, definitely check out pile one, because that was an interesting plot and plot twist. I get my words out. That was an interesting plot twist. So it is worth thinking about. Yeah. All right. And don't forget to design a life that makes sense to you, because that is the only way you'll be happy here in this lifetime. So yeah, figure out what is your bliss. What would be the ideal partnership for you? Yeah. All right. Thank you. And have a great celebration this week. You know, we're celebrating Samhain. We're celebrating Halloween. We're celebrating the Day of the Dead, the ancestors, the love and appreciation of our ancestors. So yeah, drink responsibly and live your life to the fullest. All right. All right. Thank you again for joining me, and you take care. Pile three, howdy. Why I come out with that? Okay. Are we Texan, Georgian? I'm here. I'm feeling the southern vibe here. Howdy. How are you doing? How are you doing? As at the time of this recording, I'm filming on a Venus Friday. So yeah, your next 7 days, by the time you watch this, it will be #Tarot Monday. So within that week, what are we celebrating? Yes, Halloween. Although this is a timeless video, timeless film, because the message ring true no matter what it is, no matter what time it is, no matter what time you view this. But this week, extra special. The veil is thin, and we're surrounded by our ancestors, the ones that paved the way for us, you know. And as I'm saying this, the rocking horse, your inner child. This is what I'm hearing. Your inner child needs a little bit of attention this week for the next 7 days. So yeah, really what I'm feeling for this pile is that you're definitely going to get into your craft box, your coloring box, and get out and start coloring. You're actually going to become as a child and have fun this week. This is what I'm hearing, because Spirit wants you to explore your inner child and what it is that you truly desire this week. All right. My apologies again if you're hearing that train. I live by a lot of things going on here, you know? Okay, so we have 14 money, finances, power, generosity, abundance, followed by 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Sorry, but fairies aren't going to come do all the work for you. Followed by the throat chakra, authentic, honesty, leadership, communication, listening, diplomatic, purpose, inner voice followed by the ocean in reverse. Okay. Yeah, it did flip out fast in reverse. Okay. And that's just your hint card. HINT, the ocean. And that's in reverse position. Okay, so money here. Money. Give and take here. Honestly, I'm feeling for you all. Spirit wants you to really like I said, it's time for you to play. I don't know if you've been actually holding a lot of yourself back, but it's time for a change. Something you're doing on a continuous cycle, a continuous habit, it needs a little bit of a change here. If you really want something to change in your life, you're going to have to get radical about it. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. You're going to have to take your power back. And when we're talking about the Eight of Pentacles, like I'm saying, inner child, exploration here, inner child exploration. What is it that you really want to do here? If you've been stuck in a certain tax bracket, if you've been stuck in such a money situation that you don't understand why you're still stuck here, it's time for you to explore your hobbies. What is it that you really like? And this is why it's time to start playing in your inner child. What is it that you really enjoyed when you were a child? What you really enjoyed doing here. This is what Spirit is wanting you to do this next 7 days, is to explore what is it that you really dreamt of when you were a kid. You know, a lot of people want to be a doctor when they're a kid. They want to grow up and be a lawyer. A lot of people want to be an actress or an actor. Yeah, what is it that you wanted to do? It's time to get out your journal, time to get out your coloring book. It's time to really get out something and really figure out what is it that you wanted as a child. It's time to revisit your childhood here. And my deepest apologies if you really didn't have the greatest childhood. Spirit wants you to look at the highlights of your childhood. If everything was all perfect and wonderful and intact, what would it be? What is it that you would want out of life? This is what Spirit is asking me to ask you. What is it that you really want out of life when you were a child? Because it's time to be authentic with yourself. Honesty is key here. What is it that you want? If money was never an option, if money was never an obstacle, why I say option? I'm starting to sense here that you lack here options. I really feel like with the Eight of Pentacles here is saying that you have to be that one that declares what it is that you want. You have to be the one that starts making room for whatever it is that you want, and you create the options here. You create whatever it is that you really want out of life, regardless of your race, your creed, your gender, your station in life, your economic class here. It's time to declare what it is that you want in Spirit, because Spirit is ready and willing to help you actually accomplish these things with you, with whatever you're wanting. Your authentic voice, your purpose here in life. Doesn't matter what society is telling you. What is it that you want? This is what Spirit is trying to call your attention back to. Because when we're talking about the ocean, it's about that intuitive nudge here. I really feel like you're not paying much attention. It's your hint card, since it's in reverse. You're not paying much attention to your intuitive nudges here. And Spirit is making it clear that, yeah, you're looking at, you're too focused on what society is saying and not really looking at what it is that your internally, your internal clock, your internal world is saying to you in order to make these things happen for you. You got to call it out. Like how Spirit said, I am that I am. You have to call into being what you want here. And it's going to require you to become as a child here. Deal with your inner child wounds here. And it's not even that you're dealing with your wounds here. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. You're acting as though everything is nice and perfect in a perfect world. Nothing, all these other things that separate us in life from our goals and desires and hopes and dreams. All those things that separate us, like politics, religious standing, all of those things. Spirit is wanting you to put all of that aside, put it aside, and really go within to see what it is that you really want here. Yeah, because you're worrying here about things that just it's not really worth you it's not really worth you worrying about here. Mars and Gemini here. Mental anguish, psychological trauma, lost hope or love, dark thoughts, anxiety, fear, nightmares, insomnia, worry, and no. You pile 3 of all the piles, spirit is saying you have what it takes to do whatever it is that you want. You don't have to worry about what society is telling you that is not made for you. Like, for instance, I'm a Black woman. You know, they're always saying that we hit the wall or something is wrong with us or we're too ghetto or something. And that's definitely not me. Anybody could tell you who has met me in actual real life will tell you I'm probably the most straight-laced person you ever find, because I really don't like to drink. Definitely don't do drugs. I mean, I don't do any of those things. I just love a regular, practical life. I love to serve. I'm not religious. I have bouts of that, but I'm more spiritual than anything else. And I'm even coming into my own in my 40s that, hey, you know, this is who I am. Take it or leave it. If you don't like it, okay, we ain't ever got to talk again. It's cool. And I'm coming into a time even out on the job, because I work in healthcare. You know, you're gonna work with people who are lazy and don't care about themselves. They just come and go as they please, but they don't really pay attention to why they're coming and going as they please. It feels like they're wandering through life aimlessly because they don't look within. And you actually see this. You see this about people. You do. You actually people watch. And it kind of causes you to feel like, okay, I have all these things that I like to do. I have so much potential, but no one's actually seeing these things for who I am. And Spirit is saying, no, you got to call those things into being. You have to actually dress whatever it is, those thoughts, those positive thoughts, because Spirit wants you to not put too much into the psychological trauma and lost hope and love. But things, if everything was balanced, beautiful, clean slate, nothing separated you from what your true calling is, what would that look like? Spirit is saying, call that into being. 6 of Swords, better times ahead, Aquarius energy. Looks like Mercury here. Better times ahead, tranquility, overcoming hardships, conflicts resolved, becoming stable, restoration, peace. And once you start looking within, if everything was balanced, perfect, nothing was separating you to being divisive in your situation, you're slated for better times ahead, because you're calling things into being as it should be for you, specifically what it is for you. The Chariot, yeah, forward movement, Cancer energy here, Cancer moon here. So yeah, you're definitely seeking what's inside of you, what's within you that you can actually deal with, what you can actually accomplish. And no one is out here controlling the thought police. This is what I'm saying. The thought police, no one can actually dig into your mind and say, you can't think those thoughts. So even at your worst here, when with the mental anguish, still no one can stop you from thinking whatever you want to think. But it's up to you to actually color in your box to see what it is that you want. Give yourself definition of what this is. And it's going to cause you to have to go intuitively. So yeah, right now you're in a state of worrying too much about what society thinks and feels about you instead of moving forward. And Spirit is wanting you to do the Chariot energy here. This is a major arcana. Strength of will. What is it that you really want? Forward movement, determined willpower, success, control, action, travel, focus. Like I said, social media can be a very dangerous place for people who are going through a lot of mental health issues. So Spirit is wanting you to be careful about what you consume here, because intuitively you're too much outside of yourself, and it can't be an outside job. Only thing you'll ever be able to manifest is what's inside of you. This is what Spirit is saying. So you definitely this week you're doing a lot of inner child exploration here. And it's not a negative thing. We're not talking about the negatives of what happened to you in your childhood here. We're talking about what if everything was perfect, no divisive energy here, you know. What is it that you want? What is it that you want here, pile 3? because that's where the money resides here. This is what Spirit is saying. This is where the money resides. You're going to craft something that's going to be amazing. It's going to give you back your power so you can get out of this mental anguish of what society wants from you, or what society thinks of you, regardless of who you are. Oh yeah, this is what Spirit wants. A new dawn. Okay, the worst is behind you. Again, Six of Swords, the worst is behind you. Exciting new experiences are on the horizon. Like I said, forget those thought police, because they don't exist. They really don't exist, pile 3. So if you really want $1 million, go ahead and start thinking about $1 million, and your behind will get you there. But you got to put in that work, because there's Mars energy at stake here. I see Mars here, and we see the Chariot here. Everything's going to get you moving here, moving and grooving to where you need to be. 8, and you're going to be in your power seat once again, but it's going to cause you to have to change some things here. You are not what other people think you are. And honestly, I almost feeling like, again, we're going back to pile 1. Where does that person end, and where do you begin? Type of energy here this week. So yeah, I think your ancestors are really wanting you to focus on your life purpose and why you're here, because yeah, you can't base your life off society standards, norms, and all that stuff. It's a guideline to keep people out of trouble, so they hope. But again, people are still being who they are, because that's who they are. You can't control people's thoughts and actions and all that stuff, but what you can do is actually call into being things that you would really like to see concerning yourself, and you can go about making things happen for yourself. And Spirit is here to guide you every step of the way. Your ancestors, your guardian angels, and your spirit guides. This is what the message is for this week, the next 7 days. Go ahead and start getting out your inner child exploration, your inner child wonder. That was confirmation. Yeah. All right, so if this resonates with you, like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to design a life that makes sense to you, because that is the only way you'll be happy. Yeah, happy Samhain, Halloween, Day of the Dead, Day of the Ancestors. Yeah, happy joy to all of you all that are celebrating and communing with your spiritual team here, because they want to see you do greater things, because you have the potential, pile 3. You do. So don't forget it. All right, so this concludes your #Tarot Monday. Thanks again for joining me for another week, fun-filled week of revelation, aha moments. I'm telling you, I always get aha moments every single week. I come and commune with you all to channel the messages from Spirit. So yeah, timeless reading, but a very special week. All right, thank you, and you take care.